Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome everybody back to a brand new video on the channel. This is going to be one of the most exciting updates that we've had basically since the release of Cold War, if not the most exciting. Treyarch have just revealed the new DLC 1 map, and not only that, but they've made some announcements that are absolutely groundbreaking in nature for zombies. So we have so much to take apart and unpack in today's video. Sit back, relax, enjoy. If you guys do enjoy the video, all I ask in return is to leave a thumbs up. It's completely free and it helps out the channel a ton. If you are brand new around here and would like to join the 8% of absolute chads on this channel, then that button is right there. You know exactly what to do. We're getting super close to 400k, which is mind-blowing as well. But over the past couple of months, we have been talking about pretty much as a community what Treyarch is planning with their DLC maps and what they're going to look like going forward. Everybody, I think, is more or less on the same page where, again, D-Machine, great map, but we just need more content, and we finally got that itch scratched today. Treyarch have been tweeting out some images on their actual Twitter profile and uploading images on Instagram and Facebook that were teasing the brand new map. Now, obviously, all of these images are in black and white, and they don't give you a complete representation of what this map is going to be, but we get a pretty good indicator of that. Yes, it is the Vietnam map. This is Omega Outpost 25, as they mentioned, not only in this picture, but also in some of the intel, and even on the picture, particularly on Instagram. Omega Outpost 25 is where we're going to be next, but the map, surprisingly, is not actually called that. Turns out DLC 1 is going to be called FIREBASE Z, and that actually shocked me because I assumed this was only the code name in game development. I didn't think they would actually use that. I kind of like the sound of it, though, to be honest. Treyarch also posted this image to go alongside it, and this is our first official look into the gameplay of FIREBASE Z. This looks absolutely unbelievable. The boss enemy, which should grab your attention first and foremost, looks very much like a sort of like Margwa slash Keeper hybrid that's been mutated a little bit. You can see the zombies around him have gas masks, indicating this is some kind of site utilizing Nova 6 or Nova 5 to some degree. You can see that there are a few zombie models that are the same as D-Machine, but there's also quite a few different ones, particularly the one with the gas masks and the new helmets. Now, interestingly, somebody named Cheeseburger Boys on Twitter also uploaded this image, which was, I guess, found in the game files, and this is indicating a new unused zombie skin that we presume will be featured in FIREBASE Z. And as we can see, this zombie is kind of like kitted out with a certain jungle-looking armor, same thing with the helmet and the body vest. Now, here's the thing, guys, it's not even 115 day at the time of me recording this video, so Treyarch is still going to be giving us even more information, presumably about this map, but they've already given us a little bit to chew on, so I'm going to go ahead and read what Treyarch says. They said, "The Dark Ether story continues. Just when you thought the next chapter in the Dark Ether story was coming in Season 2, we've got one hell of a surprise for Zombies fans. Today, we're unveiling the title and launch date for the next Black Ops Cold War Zombies map, FIREBASE Z, which will arrive during Season 1 on February 4th, free for all players. With the destruction of the World War II era Project End Station site after investigating the otherworldly Dark Ether anomaly in Poland, Requiem now sets its focus on the latest Dark Ether outbreak site, Outpost 25, known by the codename as FIREBASE Z. They also say we've got plenty more in store that we can't wait to share in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for details. But there's also new intel coming on 115 day, presumably in regards to the map as well. They say, in addition to today's launch of Zombies Free Access Week, the new Cranked Mode, Onslaught Raid, and support for the new Wakizashi Sword in Zombies, we're celebrating 115 day tomorrow on Friday, January 15th with the new FIREBASE Z details, plus additional updates to expect when the map launches. Plus, in the meantime, keep an eye out for other intel you might find. You never know what you might uncover, and they include this new image of what is a Dark Ether portal inside of this Outpost 25 location. So guys, as far as I'm concerned, this is essentially the answer to everybody's prayers. We were all starving for a new Zombies map, and everybody who's been enjoying the game recently, people who haven't even been able to purchase the game, are now going to be able to play FIREBASE Z and even Zombies for the free week that Treyarch has. So everybody's going to get to try this out, which is absolutely unbelievable. Now, there's a lot of important stuff to go over here. This sets an absolutely unprecedented event for Treyarch now, where they're basically like, hey, the Zombies community was expecting a new map every other season, and the first map, technically DLC 1, with the start of Season 2, but they're like, nah, screw that, we're gonna give you a map now. And for those of you who watched my video a couple of days ago, I was mentioning that I think Treyarch might go with this throughout the rest of Cold War's life cycle, where, you know, obviously we're gonna get our expected maps that are part of the roadmap and the things that we know to expect, but I would also suspect some surprises and interesting drops of content we don't think of along the way, and this seems to be like the first indicator of that. Now, what's interesting is they're dropping this map on February 4th, so what do they have planned for Season 2? That's something we'll discuss a little bit later, but right now, FIREBASE C is absolutely 100% in the spotlight. Also, they did mention in this post that, of course, we're going to be getting a little bit extra details on FIREBASE C on 115 day, and we're also getting the new Cranked mode, Onslaught Raid, and, of course, the Sword. But they even mentioned that some additional gameplay features are going to be coming and changing after FIREBASE C releases. And the question then becomes, well, what are those changes going to be? I would speculate that this could be the new expansion of the perk and upgrade system that we've been talking so much about recently. It also seems that Tombstone will probably debut in FIREBASE Z as well. Such a strange map for this to appear on, you know, obviously starting in Transit way back in the day, and then being reintroduced with FIREBASE C. I'm not gonna lie, the map does give me a significant amount of Black Ops 1 vibes, and I'm not sure if you guys are getting the same feeling from looking at this image, and of course this is the only in-game screenshot we have currently of FIREBASE Z, but it really gets the job done. You can tell like the sort of Margwa and Keeper bleed in a little bit, plus like very Black Ops 1-esque color scheme and feeling zombies. I would also like to point out, because of the new K9 Killstreak unit leak, that might be also what the new Plague Hounds, or I guess the new dog spawns, are going to be in this map, because of course we don't see them in this screenshot, and Plague Hounds really only make thematic sense for D Machine, so I actually think that special enemies are going to change. And to further back that up, there is something with the combat record where if you go and look at your special enemy kills with certain weapons, right now, I don't know if it's a glitch, but they're all listed as 0, so potentially some of these special enemies might not even be seen until this next map, and then we can start ranking those up, or at least scoring points for those weapons. I'm also going to go out on a limb and say that this map might be a little bit harder than D Machine in terms of its overall Easter egg quest, and potentially even just general survival and high rounds, because D Machine was basically to help everybody get, you know, their foot in the door and sort of get situated with zombies, but I do think they can crank up the difficulty ever so slightly in FIREBASE C, and the community's going to like it a lot. I would love to know your guys' opinions. If you want FIREBASE C to be maybe a little bit harder than D Machine in virtually all aspects, or if you think the difficulty in D Machine is just in the right spot. We can also assume that within the life cycle of FIREBASE C, presumably maybe even before the release of Season 2, that Treyarch is also going to add new weapons retroactively to this map, and also D Machine, of course, as well. But the addition of new perks and potentially new guns, and even the Wakizashi actual melee weapon, will be available on all of these. So this is shaping up to be like an unbelievable content drop. So the map is coming out on February 4th. Everybody make sure to set your calendars for that, and it will be free to play for literally everybody. Zombies is absolutely picking up its momentum and running with it, and we love to see it. So I would love to know what you guys think about FIREBASE C. What do you think of the map? Are you excited for it? What particular features would you like to see on this map as well? If anything extremely major happens tomorrow on 115 day in regards to the map, if I feel like it warrants enough to make a video, then I will definitely update you guys. Otherwise, I might update you all on Twitter if you don't follow me over there, so make sure to go and do that. Also, if you guys don't follow me on Twitch, you can do that. Links in the description below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, though, make sure to give it a like rating. Subscribe if you are brand new before you go. Thank you all so much for watching once again. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next stream or the next video. Take it easy, everybody. I gotta go, and peace out.